what do you think? Will that be all right?
Yeah, I suppose so. As long as you're back this afternoon.
Yeah, I will be, I promise.
You going somewhere?
Yeah, I'm off into Leeds to show Rachel my new motor.
I like the way he says new.
What is to him?
If you're joining a breakdown service, I hope.
No.
Well, I would if I were you. You'd be putting a lot of business their way.
Take no notice, Mark. He's only joking. Like father, like son.
Who's joking? I heard Elizabeth nearly chewed Eric's ear off in the Woolpack the other night for taking the money off you.
For your information, it goes like a bomb.
Yeah. Well, you know what bombs do.
If I've told you once, I've told you 100 times. It was his decision to buy the car.
And you let him, knowing it was a wreck?
It is not a wreck.
Oh, please.
It needs a bit of attention here and there.
Yeah, but you didn't think of pointing out to him how much attention, did you?
Well, he's got eyes.
And you've got his money. Oh, you're just ripping him off, Eric. Admit it.
Elizabeth, the day that I start turning down a good offer is the day I go out of business.
This is different. You took advantage of Mark.
On the contrary, I did him a favour. He needs to learn about these things.
At £900 a lesson?
Anyone, not just Mark, anyone who buys a second-hand car and doesn't check it out properly deserves to be taken in, sorry.
Oh, yes, I understand all that, Eric. I really do. And people do get taken in every day. I just don't expect my husband to do the taking.
It's time we had Dad and Kim around for a meal. What do you think?
Fine.
I know Zoe gets back tomorrow. Suppose we could leave him until after Christmas is over.
Yeah, if you like.
You don't sound too keen. What's up?
Nothing. Nothing.
Oh, come on, I know you better than that.
Look, I'm planning on handing in my notice to Kim after Christmas.
No. I thought you enjoyed your one.
I do. It's just that I like to try something else.
Well, what's brought all this about?
I've been thinking about it for a while, Chris.
But what would you do?
I don't know yet. I feel like a change, a fresh start. Come on, lots of people do it.
Is this to do with Kim?
What do you mean?
Well, she always said she had plans which included you. What happened to them?
Well, there was talk of a partnership when I started, but it never came to anything. I mean, I can't go on forever just as I am.
Look, why don't you think it over? Perhaps Kim hasn't realised.
I have thought about it, Chris. I just don't want to work there anymore.
Let me talk to her.
No. I'm perfectly capable of doing that myself, thank you.
Supposed to be resting.
Oh, I've been resting for days. I'm fine now.
You think you are. It takes more than a couple of days to get over the sort of beating you've had.
Excuse me, but who's supposed to be the doctor around here?
Didn't somebody once tell me that doctors make the worst patients?
Not so. We're just naturally very picky, that's all. Listen, Rachel, you've been great. You've really looked after me. But I've got to be going back to work sometime.
How do your ribs feel?
They're fine.
Well, I suppose you should know. Hope those creeps get the comeuppance.
I think I'll go back to my flat today.
When do you go back to work?
Tomorrow morning.
I really think you should have another day's rest,
I'd
Jayesh.
sooner get back into it.
All right.
So, does that mean I'm being discharged?
Yes, but on one condition. That you visit my outpatients clinic on a regular basis.
You'd make a good nurse. Ooh.
I knew you weren't better.
Do me a favour, just don't make me laugh. It's too painful. Otherwise, I'm okay.
Such a martyr.
I know.
Bye, Robert. Have a good day at school. Work hard.
Did you think the school play was good?
Excellent.
What was your best joke?
All of them.
What's green and goes up and down? A frog in a lift.
Very good, son.
Jump in the car, Robert. I'll be straight out. Jack, can you pop in once or twice? Make sure Annie's comfortable.
I suppose so. Where are you going to be?
Oh, it's just something I need to sort out.
What?
Never mind.
Sarah?
It's that surprise I mentioned for Annie.
Well, why can't I be in on it?
Well, you will be soon enough.
What are you doing?
Nothing?
That's Lynn's handbag.
Yeah, I know, I was
You're just helping yourself?
No, I
Well,
wasn't.
what were you doing?
it's not what it looks like, all right?
Oh, I see. So Lynn knows that you're going through a purse, does she?
As it happens, yeah. She asked me to get some bread.
Who do you think you're kidding, Lorraine?
Oh, what's a couple of pound anyway?
That's Lynn you're nicking off.
I was borrowing it.
Put it back.
Hello, Michael.
Hi.
You ready, love?
Yeah, ready.
Oh, Christmas shopping. Just as well it only comes once a year. The expensive cripple, the Sultan of Dubai.
Oh, I doubt it, Carol. You'd have a few quid on him, I'm sure.
You know what I mean, though. Where ordinary people get their money from at this time of year, I don't know.
Come on, Mum. We better be going.
Cheerio, Michael.
Bye.
Bye.
Hello? Jack? Dawn needs planing.
Yeah, so does this one. I haven't got time to do anything about it now. Too much else on.
Right. Time for a cup of tea?
Yeah, I can spare 10 minutes.
Oh. Don't force yourself. Where's Sarah?
You tell me. Off on some secret mission.
Oh, what?
Something she's got planned for Ma. Don't ask me what. I've not been told.
Like Sarah to be secretive.
Yeah, that's what worries me. She must think I won't approve.
Ah, well. Whatever Sarah does is for the best. Besides, it's Ma's surprise, not yours.
Yeah, I've had enough surprises lately. What with Mark handing in his notice, milk yields being ruined.
Ah. Well, I've got some good news on that score.
Well, Frank Tate's gone bust.
No. He's off to cover the loss of the milk, and he sent his apologies all over again.
Yeah, well, it's the least he could do.
Hey, come on. He doesn't have to do anything.
Oh, so it's just a gesture of goodwill, is it?
Are you going to accept his offer or not?
Of course I am. I'm not completely daft.
I thought it'd make you happy. Come on, it's Christmas. Cheer up, you know. Big fat man with a white beard and a big sack.
I've got enough on my mind without Christmas.
Bah, humbug.
Hey, it's not funny. Ma still wants her money. She's still going off to Spain with Leonard Kempinski. Kempinski, the con man.
Do you really think he's after our money?
Of course I do.
Well, I suppose Ma meets Leonard. Leonard persuades Ma to take her cash out of the farm, and then goes off with her.
Horrible thought, isn't it?
Yeah. What does Sarah think?
Well, Sarah's got lots of good qualities, Joe, but she's yet to develop a really good Sugden-type nose for a rip-off merchant.
How does Woolpack provide for local welfare at folks these days?
Well, my door's always open. I have a sympathetic ear.
Oh, highly commendable. But that hardly makes Woolpack centric community.
I don't know. They come here when they're troubled. You know, for company and good conversation.
And a few pints.
And they also come here to share their joys, to celebrate. And where else would people go if it wasn't for the Woolpack?
Malt shovel.
A malt shovel? Since when has Ernie Shuttleworth ever done anything for the community? I give fancy dress parties, Easter parties, barbecues.
You ain't done out like that for ages.
Well then, Sarah, what'll it be?
Mineral water, please.
I'm just telling Mr. Turner here that he can't afford to sit back on our laurels.
Don't. Well, what do you think I should do?
It's Christmas. Use it to show Woolpack's standing in the village.
How?
Throw a big party for everybody in Beckingdale.
Are you determined to bankrupt me?
No, I meant a much smaller affair. Why don't you use your talents to provide a Christmas dinner for all old-age pensioners in district? A lot of spas in Spain do.
Now you're talking.
Christmas dinner for pensioners.
Much time of year for old uns to be on their own.
Go on, Alan. That would improve your standing.
I can't afford anything lavish.
We only want a turkey dinner. That's not lavish.
Ah, and a few crackers and silly acts to liven it up a bit. What do you say?
All right. Turkey and roast it is. Perhaps I ought to make a cover charge of £1. No, perhaps not.
You're a hero, Alan. That's quite an undertaking.
Well, we do our best, my dear.
Can you boot me a breast, Mr. Turner? I'm not right keen on legs.
Oh, hi. Kathy's in the stables.
Come to see you, actually.
Oh, what about?
Kathy, we've been talking.
Talking?
Yeah, told me not to say anything, but I can't do that.
Well, what's she been telling you?
It's her job at the stables. She's not happy with the way things are going. She's obviously bored.
I didn't realise.
Yeah, but what happened to the partnership you talked about?
Partnership?
See, you've forgotten all about that. You've got to start taking her seriously or you'll lose her.
I'll see her. I'll talk to her.
I wish you would.
Leave it with me. There's no reason why we can't sort out a partnership, arrange a profit-sharing deal.
Good.
There's only one thing that could spoil all this for Annie. Well, two, actually.
Joe and Jack?
No, if they take to it badly.
Unless we let them in on it beforehand. Let them get used to the idea.
Oh, now that might work. I'm sure they'll come round once they see how important it is to Annie.
Well, I wouldn't bank on it. But at least they'll have got over the shock of it all before Christmas morning.
Oh, I think you're right. What about this evening? Could you arrange to bring them round here for, say, 7 o'clock?
Might be easier to get them round to the Woolpack.
Right. Woolpack it is then. 7 sharp.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed.
All right. Fancy a coffee? I bought some nice mince pies.
Oh, I see. Bribery tactics now, is it? Be nice and hope I won't tell Lynn you've been in a purse. It's pathetic.
Anyone listening to you would think you're Mr. Perfect. You telling me off for borrowing a couple of lousy quid?
What you're doing's worlds apart from what I got dragged into.
I just borrowed that money.
Oh, yeah. Just don't start taking advantage of Lynn.
Me? What about you? Lynn stood bail for you. What you're doing could get her into trouble.
Oh, what am I doing?
Going out at night when you're supposed to be under curfew. So don't talk to me as if you're some kind of sane.
Oh, yes. Who's been spending?
My mum.
Lucky girl. My turn for a bit of that if I've got the petrol money. Yep. Right, I'll go and get Peter up and take him with me.
I'll look after him if you like.
Oh, well, if you don't mind.
No, he's no bother, is he?
No, no.
It's the least we can do, considering what you've done for us.
Right, well, see you later.
Bye.
See you.
Seen Mark. Passed him on the road waiting for a breakdown truck. Didn't make it to Leeds, poor thing.
I told him. He knew he had this fence to do this afternoon.
Well, you can blame yourself for that.
Me?
All that leg pulling this morning about breakdowns, he was too embarrassed to ring you for a tow. It would have taken you an hour to bring him back.
I haven't had an hour to spare anyone.
Have you been keeping an eye on Annie?
Of course I have.
Well, maybe Mark can make up for it by sitting in with her and Robert tonight.
Tonight, what for?
Because tonight, you and Joe and I are going to the Woolpack. Now, don't ask me why, because I'm not telling you. But we've got to be there for 7, OK?
Have I got any choice?
No. I'm going to pick up Robert. See you later.
Yeah.
Where have you been? I've been looking for you.
The horse needed exercising and I felt like getting out.
We need to talk.
Really? I think everything's already been said.
I know you're not happy the way things are.
You noticed?
Chris came to see me.
What?
At first, I thought you told him about Neil.
I told him I'd handle things in my own way. He's no right to start into...
I desperately want us to get on the way we always have. But I can't stop seeing Neil.
I don't want to talk about it right now, Kim. And as for Chris interfering...
Yeah, well, he did remind me of something I should have done a long time ago.
So what was that?
The partnership we always said we'd form. If we had equal shares in the stables, you'd have a good reason to get more involved.
That's not what this is all about, Kim.
Hi. Everything all right?
Yeah, fine.
Where is he?
In the sitting room. Oh, look. He made a Christmas card for you.
Oh, that's lovely. I suspect he had a little help.
No, did it all himself.
Is Michael in?
I'm not sure. I think he went out. Did you buy anything nice today?
Oh, just stocking fillers and a few games. They're in the boot. He'd recognise the carrier bags.
Hi.
Oh, I thought you'd gone out.
No, I was in my room.
He was so quiet up there, I thought he must have gone out. Silly me.
Fancy a couple then?
Oh, I'd love one. I'll go and see the little one.
Why did you tell her I'd gone out? You knew where I was.
Must have slipped my mind.
You're a little stirrer.
No, I'm not. But I could be. No. Aren't you going to offer me a cup of tea?
Archie, we both live here. It's only right that you do some babysitting.
Yeah, that's fair enough. We don't like being taken for granted. Nobody likes being taken for granted.
All right, well, if we're both going out, what are we going to do with her? Who's going to look after her?
You can take her to Elizabeth's.
Archie, we can't keep putting on Elizabeth.
Right, you're going to have to stay in then, aren't you? Hi.
Hiya.
Really?
You don't mind, do you?
No, of course not.
What's up?
Nothing.
Oh, Julie's been held up. She couldn't get a babysitter.
Oh, great. That's just what I wanted to hear, isn't it?
Well, there are plenty of other nights.
Oh, she's bringing Rebecca over.
A night in front of the telly won't do you any harm.
It's just what I said.
Oh, did you?
Yes. That's why I offered to babysit for you both.
What?
Oh, great.
What about us?
Cosy night in front of the telly, eh, Archie?
Has Elizabeth forgiven you for pulling that flanker on young Mark, yeah?
Oh, don't you start. Anyone would think I'd forced the car in him.
Well, Mark seemed very pleased with his buy when he was in here.
Oh, come on, Eric. That car's been nothing but trouble since Tate sold it to you.
Nonsense. My mechanic distinctly told me it could run for thousands of miles yet.
Happens just having a rest then.
And down one to go.
Now, you be good for Archie and Lindsay.
Right, you ready?
Yeah.
Bye.
Thanks for looking after her. We won't be long.
Enjoy yourselves.
Bye-bye.
Enjoy yourselves. He's got a nerve.
Well, why can't we enjoy ourselves? You trying to tell me I'm boring or something?
No, I wanted to take you out.
But I didn't want to go out.
Oh.
Rebecca will go off soon. She's a good sleeper. Then we've got the rest of the night to ourselves. Oh, will you cheer up?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Oh, come here.
What are you doing?
I brought some food. All we have to do is bung it in the oven.
What's this?
Candles.
Candles?
For ambiance.
Is that for me? Mm-hmm. Nobody's ever given me flour before.
It's for the table.
What, for ambience?
Yep, you got it in one.
I'm going to enjoy Christmas this year.
Where's that, sir?
Well, it ain't every year you get a free dinner out of Turner. I'm looking forward to it.
I bet Meg is and all.
She's not coming. She'll be at home doing cooking.
You're not going to eat 2 dinners.
Oh, aye. I might even do better than that with a bit of luck.
Look, Sarah, just what is all this about?
It's Cole being taken out for a drink.
It's more like a mystery trip.
Jack, as your loving brother, I have to admit you're the most cantankerous, bad-tempered old misery. I don't know why Sarah puts up with you
You
half the
tell
time.
him, Joe. 2 pints of mineral water, please, Alan.
Oh, so, oh, twice in a day? My God.
We'll take it over there, shall we, boys?
See? All right, I admit Sarah is being a little mysterious. She's got us here for a reason, but wherever it is, it's not life-threatening, is it?
All right, Jack.
No, if you must know, it's not all right.
All right, fine.
Sometimes I think parents enjoy worrying.
Well, if they've been ringing my flat and not finding me there,
They must realise you're working most of the time.
it doesn't stop them wanting to speak to me. Or you.
I feel awful keeping things from them.
Oh, it's for the best. I'm almost recovered now and they'd only worry.
They'd do more than that. They'd cancel their Christmas holiday and come straight up here.
So what we're supposed to do? Let the thugs who beat me up ruin things for Mum and Dad as well?
Jayesh is right.
He usually is.
I still think he needs another day's rest, though.
I can't do it.
You got any time off over Christmas?
I'm working Christmas Day and Boxing Day.
Oh, it's a shame.
Well, what was that?
Oh, no, you don't. You can't afford another kick in.
Rachel! Roxanne, don't!
Well, if there was anybody here, they've gone. There's nowhere to hide.
Come on, I'm not staying out here any longer.
Anything?
Jayesh, don't do that.
But in future, if you hear anything and you're worried, just call the police.
Oh, yeah? What do we tell them? We thought we saw someone in the shadows last week. We thought we heard strange noises outside. They'll think we're mad.
I'm not saying there is a weirdo prowling around, but if there is, the police might scare them off.
It might have been cats, though, or stray dogs.
I'm sorry, I don't believe that.
No, me neither, really.
First you see a prowler, then Jayesh gets beaten up. Now we hear strange noises outside.
Now, what you're saying, that they're all connected?
I don't know. It's just really annoying.
And scary.
Look, we're all getting really jittery because of everything we've been through. Why don't we just try and forget it?
Yeah, you're right. Rachel?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm all for that.
Thanks, love.
Well, come on, what have you got up your sleeve?
You'll see soon enough.
Well, give us a clue.
Well, if you must know,
Yeah, we must.
you're getting a little preview
Of what?
of Annie's Christmas surprise.
Seth, how many pensioners do you think I ought to cater for?
Oh, I don't know. 15, I suppose. I'm 17, including my son.
Seth, 15 including yourself is 60.
Ah, but I'm making allowances for cancellations.
I know. She has sold all the family silver and bought retirement bonds for Ma.
Sarah, why have we got to come here to see it?
Yeah. What's the Woolpack going to do with it? Has Adam given her shares?
Annie doesn't deserve you to. We're trying to cheer her up after she's been ill, and all you can do is make facetious remarks.
Sorry.
Look, we appreciate it, really, don't we, Joe? Whatever it is.
Now then, Jack.
Hey, boss!
Joe,
Hey.
allow me to introduce a very good friend of mine. Friend of your mother's, Leonard Kempinski.